Maybe you haven't heard of this company, and there's a reason for that, because it's newly branded. This is the former Arsenal Firearms company. You know, they had some legal issues, they changed their name, and they've been working on this pistol for quite some time. If you pay attention to the scuttlebutt, you might have heard this be called the Strike 1 or the Strike A pistol. Well, now it has been rebranded. This is the Type B from Archon Firearms. And it's not yet just another polymer-frame striker fire pistol. There are a few features on this that actually I think are quite interesting. When I came up here, I was ready to, dismiss this a little bit, but after getting a walk through this pistol and taking a look at the features, I have to say maybe they're onto something here. The way they've designed this is that it has an incredibly low bore axis height in relation to the frame. They've accomplished this by kind of flattening out some of the internal mechanisms on this. Like even the sear is oriented in the horizontal plane rather than the vertical. And it's those kinds of details that allow them to really kind of shrink this down and give it very good recoil management. You can probably see these shells flying over my shoulder. You've seen some of the shooting I've done. This thing has pointed really well out here, and it's gets right back on target very, very quick. Sort of interesting raised texturing on it of variable heights. The designers claim that this is kind of built to sort of mold your hand, the way your hand grips this a little bit better. I'd have to spend more time with this to see if that's actually the case, but it does feel good and it feels comfortable. Working with bare hands, even in kind of this chilly weather here, it's very positive feedback on the pistol, positive grip, yet not uncomfortable. It has some, pretty standard good features. It has these Dovetail Sight mounts on it that take a standard Glock dovetail, so you can kind of swap out, upgrade your sights pretty easily if you want. It's got this sort of sexy flat face trigger, which is, some people really like it. It looks kind of cool if nothing else, and it works well. The reset on it, they call it a short reset. I'd call it a mid reset, but the trigger control on this is good. Nice, crisp trigger for this type of gun. Accessory rail for a laser light thing, pretty standard. Comes with 4 magazines, 4 15-round magazines. That's a pretty nice feature. The price on this thing is like about $850 MSRP. So you can expect to see the $799 would be a reasonable guess. You can swap the magazine release on here, which if you're like me, if you're a left-handed shooter, you're gonna wanna swap it, even if you're used to manipulate right-handed magazine releases. The reason is that with a good, strong two-handed grip on this, I have found that I'm actually activating that magazine release and causing the magazine to sort of fall out of battery. And that's something just to be aware of, not really a ding because you can switch it. So there is a little bit of customization you're going to want to do here. You can see how high it goes in relation to the slide. That's one indication of that low bore access height that I'm talking about. So anyway, Type B pistol, they're made in Germany, polymer frame, striker fire thing, not just the same old. People have been waiting for this pistol for a little while. We'll have to see how it does, but I think it's a pretty new, interesting introduction for 2018.